Let me float this past you. Boats are not simply functional designs, they have another life in metaphor. I see them as my muses. We've played the riddle game. At rest, they rock a little, making room for me. At sea, they battle with the elements and in the process become beautiful. We have rubbed flanks, riding the swell. See how vividly the rust breaks through, like memories that flake away, acquiring new shapes, ragged at edges, and becoming powdery. Decked boards are stained with engine oil and scoured by salt and chain. Nothing came easy. Scars are the brutal evidence we sway. It's hard to keep our feet. Below the waterline, red oxide contrasts with the blue of paint in rippling sky reflections and dancing points of light. I have watched the flight of the white bird. I've seen the raven on the stone. I've heard a vixen calling to her young. I know the passage of the sun and moon. I've seen the raven on the stone, eggshell, snail shell and brittle bone. I know the passage of the sun and moon from the rising to the setting and beyond. Eggshell, snail shell and brittle bone, they come from dust and to dust they are gone. From the rising to the setting and beyond, from dawn till dusk and dusk till rosy dawn. They come from dust, and to dust they are gone, arsenic, copper, tin and bronze. From dawn till dusk, and dusk till rosy dawn, hard granite echoes to their song. Arsenic, copper, tin and bronze, slow decay, and life reborn, hard granite echoes to their song. Yellowhammer, robin, wren. Slow decay and life reborn, I've heard a vixen calling to her young. Yellowhammer, robin, wren, all fear the barn owl on the wing. Oak fattened the boar. Oak cured the ham. Oak was a shield. No, once more. Oak fattened the boar. Oak cured the ham. Oak was a shield board for the man. Oak smoked the fish. Oak tanned the hide. Oak started sparks to fire the gun. Oak formed the frame that sprang. Okay, once more, third time. Oak fattened the boar. Oak cured the ham. Oak was a shield board for the man. Oak smoked the fish. Oak tanned the hide. Oak sprang the flame that smelted iron. Oak started sparks to fire the gun. Oak were the staves of every shite. Fourth time. Oak fattened the boar. Oak cured the ham. Oak was a shield board for the man. Oak smoked the fish. Oak tanned the hide. Oak sprang the flame that smelted iron. Oak started sparks to fire the gun. Oak were the staves of every keg. Oak were the casks that mellowed wine. Oak formed the frame that bore the beam. Oak channeled water, turned the wheel. Oak sealed the sail and was the boat. Oak was the ink that floated words. And if those words were carved in oak, they'd weather every storm at sea. And if those words were chosen well, they would outlast the oak itself. It is easy to clown a good word away from its deep, serious, sensitive retreats, and by cocking the head on one side and glancing like jackdaw to turn jewels into baubles, or by nudging your audience in the ribs at the inappropriate moment and laughing uproariously to make farce out of tragedy. And sure, the world is far too serious a place not to be funny about it, providing we know what we're about and do not hide too much of our deeper thinking inside our clown's costumes. For people should be as ready to admire your finely turned phrases as they are to laugh at the clown's faces, given the chance. So vary the dance and let the audience laugh and cry by turn, rather than making them cry only because they cannot stop laughing. Come and see Arnold, the great escapologist. He moves from one continent to another without leaving the ground. Arnold, the mind voyager. Arnold, the 7-league boot, straddling the 7 seas. Arnold, the dream traveller. He works on the market. What, that Arnold? You're pulling my business. Can't be him. Not Arnold. Here, apples, pears, plums, tomatoes, juicy jaffas, the sunshine fruit. Make a man of your lady. Fretting for Christmas, the bargain of the day. Push the button, see how he jerks his arms and legs. Here, candy striped sheets, slightly shop soiled, wash them in Oxo, Omo, Brillo or any other O. Here, put them on your lodger's bed and charge your extra. He'd be company for some 30-year-old spinster. Here, look at this, here, look at this, here, look at this, here. Here, candy striped sheets from the 4 corners of the East. Pakistan, Afghanistan, Hindustan and Unklestan. No, lady, they won't shrink. They're samphorized. Here, look at this. Here, look at this. Evening news, evening news. If you don't want to read it, you can paper the wall with it. Here, you hippies, never mind your LSB, get some of these spuds down you. They'll make you hallucinate. Cauliflowers are white, oh lovely and bright. 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 Cauliflowers. London is no place for me. The market's no place for a poet. They christened me Arnold, and that makes it worse when you work on the market. The boys will send you up for a name. And as for words, their rap is used to hypnotise, to fix the eyes and send the itching finger straying to the purse. Words are the rattle for the rabbit. But in my mind's eye, I can travel. My mind's eye's the cheapest travel ticket on the market. Get yourself a walking, talking, living doll, even wets itself. Here now, what am I asking for this? Not 8 shillings, not 6 shillings, here, 5 shillings for a walking, talking doll. Here, one for that lady over there, one for that lady there with the necklace. Come on, Arnold, regular dreamer is on Arnold, always in his books. Quite a novel occupation for a bookworm. That's a joke. Here, that lady's just bought 5. What about you, missus? How'd your little girl? Like a doll as wets itself. A doll as wets itself. A doll as wets itself. There's nothing to do and little to say. It only says mama all day and wets itself. Your children won't get headaches thinking. As long as Dolly goes on drinking, she'll wet herself and say mama. Leaves nothing for daughter. Little for you. Be glad, mama, she doesn't poo. Mama, 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 Mama. Yeah, well, never mind about all that, Arnold. I got just the thing here. Look at this. Cut glass. Cut price. Here, none of that moulded stuff you buy in Woolworths. Here, listen to the ring on that. Rings like a bell. Like a bell. Here, why am I asking for this? Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's. You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. Oranges, lemons, pears, plums, tomatoes. This is a magic carpet, I'm not kidding you, made by a fakir what slept on a bed of nails in his lunch break. Your licence to travel. The mysteries of the East are woven into this. Climb aboard. You can go anywhere in the whole wide world. Transport of delight. Transport of delight. Transport of delight. Evening news. Evening news. If you don't want to read it, you can paper the wall with it. Oranges, lemons, pears, plums, tomatoes. Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's. You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, say the bells of Old Bailey. When I grow rich, say the bells of Shoreditch. When I grow rich, I'll have a plated Rolls Royce, platinum plated, and zebras to draw my carriage through the park, and wise men to tell me what to do and what to say, and 5 mistresses, 1 from each continent, and Enid. And I'll eat with Enid, and I'll sleep with Enid, and I'll dream, and I'll dream, and I'll dream. Here, listen to Arnold. What's his name? Onassis in person. Hasn't got a gold tooth in his head. And talking about gold, you got any of that antique jewellery? I mean, it's a regular liability. You wear it out, you might get your throat cut for it. Put it in the bank, they might blow it up. Bloody great, mate. Just as safe up in the attic. And then what are you going to wear, eh? What are you going to wear then? Here, look at this. 18 carat plastic necklaces. 18 carat plastic necklaces. Keep the antique stuff up in the attic. Up in the attic. In the dust of old discoveries, 20th century, you will find me neath the mounds of useless knowledge in the attic of your mind. Turn and see. Turn and see. Oh, the mushroom clouds are building in the storehouse of the world, and the sonic booms are booming, and all space is being filled with the questions and the answers of my 20th century kind. But I'd rather be a small mouse in the attic of your mind. Turn and see. Turn and see. Oh, to mice like us, computers are the monsters in a dream of another sort of planet where the grass is never green and the flowers are all on fabrics and the sky is never seen and the people feed on tablets and the flowers are all on fabrics and the sky is never seen. Oh, mankind, so deaf to silence and to beauty, oh, so blind. I would rather be a small mouse in the attic of your mind. Turn and see. Turn and see. If you climb the rickety staircase to the attic neath the eaves, you might find amongst the refuse in the faded yellow leaves of the old newspapers and diaries secrets you'd never dream. Turn the pages. Through the ages, man's been forgetting things. All the time he's been remembering. Come and see. Turn and see. Turn and see. 18 carat plastic. Now there's no need to worry, lady. None of our stuff's hot. None of it's dropped off the back of a lorry. Tail end of a premium promotion this is. 10 shillings and a cardboard box top. But I don't want no 10 shillings. I don't want no bits of card. Not 10 shillings, not 8 shillings, not 7 shillings. Here, 5 shillings. 5 shillings for a Chad Valley elephant. Elephants. Straight from the valley of the River Chad. Great grey elephants. Long ivory tusks and little piggy eyes. Standing 5 hands amongst the young mimosa trees, they sway from side to side. The elephants. The Hottentots assured us we would find them there. After our first day's journey, we'd seen many herds of wild game, kudos and other antelopes, but no elephants. And then on the second day, in a clearing in the very heart of the jungle, where the ground was a muddy quagmire, trampled by many large feet, we found them. A great herd of elephants, old bull elephants, old cow elephants, and numerous offspring romping around their parents like any other children. And in the undergrowth, Arnold, with his little gun, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot! Bah! In shooting elephants, it is wise to be assured that your bullets are made of an equal quantity of tin and lead, as leaden ones will inevitably flatten on the skin and bone. Now, this is something no man should be without, whether he's at home or travelling on the continent. No man should be without one of these. Here, look at this. Here, look at this. A toothbrush. Red ones, yellow ones, pink ones, blue. I'll tell you what I do. I'll tell you what I do here. 1 yellow one, 2 yellow ones, 3 yellow ones, and a blue, and a tube of Colgate's toothpaste grown in. Here, clean teeth for the family. Don't my teeth clean? Gleam, yes they do, yes they do, and I clean my teeth with Colgate on my mother's grave. I think her teeth were white enough already, even without a toothbrush. Her eyes were a beautiful cornflower blue, her skin as soft as gossamer, and she flitted across the lawn as fragile as a butterfly. Enid, I cried. Enid? Hi. Yeah, well, never mind about all that, Arnold. Summer's coming, and I've got just the thing for the summer. Insecticide. You're not a Buddhist, are you, lady? Here, just with this and they're dead. Arnold's gran suffered from insects, something chronic, till we gave her a dose of insecticide. that fixed her. She's gone now. Here. I'm not asking you, no, 2 bob, not for 1. Here, 2 for 2 bob, 2 for 2, 2 for 2, 2 bob, 2 for 2. Nobody seems to want to buy Arnold. Here, did you know Americans is unfit for human consumption? It's a fact, because of all the DDT in their fatty tissues. Americans is unfit to eat. I read it in the digest. It must be true. The indigestible American has upset the Viet Cong. He upsets their digestion with lead and gas and herbicide. He kills their wives and children and burns their woods with fire. And if he wins, it's his desire to make Vietnam a small America. The Vietnamese, the citizens, then good Americans, they too can have 12 parts per million of pesticide in their bodies. Yeah, well, never mind about all that, Arnold. Get down off that soapbox. It's dangerous up there. Leave it to the hippies and the hairies and the university dons and then what's out of work and on the dole, Arnold. It's not for you. It's not for you, lad. What you got to do is sell. I read it in the papers. It must be true. I read it in the papers. It must be true. I read it in the papers. It must be true. Americans are unfit for human consumption, Arnold, lad. Arnold, be serious for a moment. What you got to do is sell, lad. I got all these one-armed dolls to sell. Who do you think you are? You're only a minute bit of dust in a minuscule cog in a bleeding great machine. You're only a squeak. What needs oiling, lad? You're that. Nothing. Nothing. All you got to do is sell. 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 Mama. 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 Sell. 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 Mama. 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 That's right, lad. That's right. Besides, they're only Americans. Here, now, you've heard of Wedgwood? Well, this isn't Wedgwood, but it's as good as Wedgwood. It's a beautiful bone china tea service, cream jug and sugar bowl thrown in. Here, the bargain of the day. Hold it up to the light, look. You'll see right through it. Here, it's factory seconds, a small imperfection, nothing the vicar wouldn't notice when he's taking tea. 18-piece bone china tea service. All lovely and bright, all lovely and bright, all lovely and bright in the summer sun. The afternoon tea service. In the conservatory, the vicar and his ladies taking tea. In the garden, the heavy bees drone amongst summer flowers, legs laden with pollen, and long-legged Enid, lithe as a gazelle, strides amongst nodding poppies. In the conservatory, amongst the begonias and the red geraniums, the vicar and his ladies taking tea. In the garden, don't go in it. They'll be at it for hours and hours and hours. Stay with me, love, here amongst the flowers. I can see the sun through the soft gown down. I can see the sun through the soft down on your cheek. Enid, Enid, don't speak. Don't speak. In the garden, honey harvest has begun. Tissue, paper, poppies, open to the sun. And that old buzzing bee goes where he pleases. Enid, Enid, sense the way my itching finger strays towards your precious purse, but do not run. You're my honey bun. This is my rattle that you hear. Enid, Enid, don't speak. Don't speak. Oh, my lady of the flowers, your parents work in wondrous ways. Enid, Enid, don't speak. Don't speak. Arnold, Arnold, Arnold. Bleeding Arnold, he's at it again. Look, this is the last lot of the day. It's slightly shop soiled. Here, you can wash him in Oxo, Omo, Brillo or any other. Here, you could put him in your lodger's bed and charge your extra. Arnold, he'd be company for some 30-year-old spinster. Here, pink or blue to suit your sex. Arnold, here, hold him up to the light. You can see right through him. If you don't want to read him, you can paper the wall with him. Arnold, here, push the button, see how he jerks his arms and legs. Arnold, fatten for Christmas. Arnold, Arnold, bleeding Arnold. Shut up, Arnold. Stop crying. What do you think you're doing, blabbing there? It's not real. I can't possibly sell you. How do you think I've been up here with you all this time and I've known exactly where you are? We're one and the same, lad. One and the same. Two parts of the same person. We're the fool's market of the mind, Arnold. This is real. Think about that little girl in the television programme who runs into the road to fetch her dolly and gets knocked down, splatted by a big lorry. Well, she's not dead. It's only theatre, Arnold. It's all pretend. This is the fool's market of the mind, lad. The fool's market of the mind. Bleeding Arnold. Bleeding Arnold.